Yeah, it is a process that has been used for about 200 years. The first form of it was basically what they used to make Karo syrup, corn syrup, by boiling cornstarch with sulfuric acid. And it makes a pale, almost clear syrup, but the longer you cook it and the harsher the acidic or basic conditions are, the browner it gets. And ordinarily, when you talk about a browning reaction,
yeah, I was about to question you.
Molasses, they know that the brown stuff in molasses is mutagenic and carcinogenic.
Right. Just like any charred carbohydrate is, right, or charred starch or sugar.
Yeah, and generally, when you sort out the cornstarch from the germ, you're still getting enzymes, and there are amino groups spread throughout the starch part of the grain, and those amino groups participate in the classical browning reaction that makes these mutagenic carcinogens, which have a brown color. So the dextrinization produces some dextrose, some simple sugars, but that's a matter of how sweet and liquid it is, or how viscous and gummy it is, depending on how far you carry the breakdown reaction. So on average, dextrins are considered to have mainly groups of glucose molecules that are around 10 molecules long, 5 to 10 or 15.
All right. So this is a process, and that could change complex carbs into relatively simple sugars, but not so simple, because the simple sugars, obviously, like things like glucose, fructose, sucrose, etc., just single units, subunits, or two.
Yeah, the gumminess of it corresponds to the amount of starch left in it. Broken up starch turns the solid starch into a semi-liquid gummy material.